Hello, I'm Deneen. Welcome to this week's Wild Offering. Today we are being guided by the Red Spruce trees, as well as a card by the Mystical Shaman Oracle deck by Alberto Villoldo. Today we'll start with the trees. Right now I'm here in northern New Hampshire with an abundance of red spruce trees, and they are asking us to give and be gifted, to trust and be guided. This comes specifically from our heart center. This is a trusting from the core of your being versus a trust from your thoughts and your analytical mind. They're asking us to access our hearts in this imagining, and as they extend their branches out to you, they are requesting that you trust and let them lead, like a dance of engaging with life in a very pure way. How are you this week trusting and letting be so that gifts show up in your life in ways that are not imaginable? Is it through work or school? Is it happening in your family, in your home life, or even deep within yourself, your soul, your awareness? Trust and be guided. The red spruce trees also reminded me to speak about these invitations from the plants and trees. It's a reminder to keep it simple, that the invitations, the questions are most easily accessible when you keep it simple. So if the tree is not in your home environment, not to worry. Use your imagination when you're answering the question, or use a photograph or an image from the computer. Sometimes people can elicit the same relationship through tea or an essential oil. It's your choice, and they are encouraging that you just pick the most simple choice. Next today is the card. Today our card is a beautiful image of the sweat lodge. This is an invitation to be aware of filling and fueling your capacity. We are being invited to pay attention to our breath and to use our breath as a tool for empowering our capacity. The sweat lodge in the image is an example that they wanted to share. And the lodge, to begin with, is a structure. The structure inside has large rocks that are heated by a fire outside. These rocks, when there are enough numbers of them, produce a magnificent heat inside the lodge. The lodge is not effective at creating the environment for humans to sweat out toxicity and shed whatever they don't need any longer when there's only a few rocks. It needs to be many. So this invitation this week is to look at your body as your structure, your lodge. When you're fueling your lodge with your breath, your rocks, are your lungs producing enough breath in your body to meet the needs of your capacity, your empowered and powerful capacity? Is it fully fueled? We often live our lives with very shallow breaths and not enough of them to fully fuel and actualize our authentic capacity. So this week, sometime, stop and pay attention to your breaths. May they be many and long and smooth and fill all the cells of your body. And experiment. Feel what it produces in your being. Be curious how your breath empowers you and your capacity to show up in the world in your highest and best way. May the elders and grandmothers and grandfathers, these rocks, show up in your breath with wisdom and brightness to fuel you on your path forward. Thank you so much for joining me this week. Thank you to the Red Spruce trees for their encouragement. And we'll see you next time.